because of the stoppage. Here comes the green flag. Racing's on with car number 41 taking a big turn into turn number 1, causing some fireworks behind. Tatnall being involved. Kendall from New Zealand also involved. Tatnall with a flat tyre. Brett Lacey spinning the Australia 1 car in turn 1 there. It all happened there when car number 41 really took, Alan Bates took his car in hard into the turn, tossed it, and that just created problems for everybody behind. Ian Stewart thought he had lost it, so he tried to get out of the way, and that just then caused a chain reaction of events behind. So George Tatnall with a flat tyre. He won't be too impressed. Tatnall in the number 8 car has 17 points, has had a win and 2 third placings on Friday night, so he'd be interested in getting into the pits. Chief Steward Gary Winterbottom answers the question which was placed, can Tatnall change a tyre? The answer was no. So Tatnall out of the event, won't score points in heat number 3. We'll leave him on 17 points and not where he wanted to finish. He was hoping to pick up big 9 points there, finish up on 26. Would have given him well, might have put him on the front row, could have put him on the second row for sure. George Tatnall disappointed with that incident there. That's racing. The Beretta car, designed and built by the driver and the current Australian champion, Brett Lacey. Kendall, the New Zealand driver, number 12, has taken his car to the pits, also involved in the incident. And Smith, as I was saying, will start at the back of the field. "14 cars will go into the main event from the point score. 2 will transfer to the from the sprint car semi-main, and then Danny Smith will start at the rear of the field, making it a 17-car field for tonight's Goodyear New South Wales Sprint Car Championship. Okay, the yellow lights being put down. Terry Becker on the pole position, car number 55. Outside of him, Ian Stewart, a rookie this summer at PCR, the Metro Tyre and Wheel car number 45, Ian Stewart. Greg Nolan, Ivan Wilson on the second row as the green flag flies. Becker races to the front. Bruce White, former pit crew member for Sid Moore, moves through on the inside now in the 96 car to snatch the race lead. Stewart runs in third position. And then it's Ross Bulth in the Birds small good car. Car number 39, we have a spin right in front of Ivan Wilson. And it's Barry Lewis in the Oscalls Couriers car number 11, bringing down Ivan Wilson, who spun to avoid him, did a neat job. Flag flies. And Bruce White tosses it hard into turn number 1. White, the race leader, ahead of Terry Becker. Ross Bulth trying to pitch third off Ian Stewart as they race the back chute. Barry Lewis on the charge again, trying to get through with Brett Lacey on the outside, looking for the run down the back straight. Moves up down the main straight, and it's Lacey now moving past Stewart, who runs off the track. Lacey in the 4th position, Lewis coming back on the inside, buttons off as Lacey continues on. Lacey with a quick dive on the inside as Ross Bulth slid up high. That was a great move and lucky, as Brett Lacey now moves up into 3rd position in the Australia 1 car. Bruce White meanwhile storms ahead in car number 96. It's Bruce White, the race leader. Terry Becker in 2nd place, but not a safe 2nd place, is now Lacey. Whoa, with a wash, and Ross Bulth, the Newcastle racer, moves back on the inside and down into 3rd position. A lot of action now into turn number 4. 4 cars. It's like a trophy dash field as they come down to take the Ross Bulth past Terry Becker up into 2nd place. Bruce White leads it and leads it well in the number 96 car, and then it's Ross Bolt. Both in 39. Terry Becker's now in third position as Barry Lewis has also got past Brett Lacey and moving up onto the inside now of Becker. And it's down the back chute they go. Ross Bolt pulling up on the top side of the racetrack, and there's problems for Ross Bolt. Looks like he's out of the event, putting Becker back into second place, but here comes Lewis. Lewis back from the spin, doing a good job in the number 11 car as the yellow flag comes on now. Oh, Ross Bolt, the yellow flag for Ross Bolt down on the main straight here. Ross Bolt running in second place, doing a fine job he was too. He came into turn number 3 in a good second position, but never came out of fourth. He just, the engine died in the Frank Bird small goods car number 39. Just died there and rolled to a stop. Couldn't do much about it. Bad luck for Ross Bolt. Prepares and works in prepares the race car and works in the Steel City of Newcastle. Ross Bolt. Bruce White doing a good job in the 96 car. Terry Becker holding on second. 4 laps remain for the final heat for those trying to grab points in tonight's qualifying rounds of the New South Wales Sprint Car Championship. Ross Bolt taking the 39 car back to the pits, and a very disappointed man he'd be too. Bruce White back into the race lead again, and the charge is on. Beretta comes through, the Beretta car of Brett Lacey. And Lacey storms from 4th place back into the hot running position number 2. And as I say, Barry Lewis fights back. Lewis doing a good job in the number 11 car, the Oscar Couriers car number 11. Barry Lewis races down the back straight. Great recovery from that earlier spin. Into second place runs Lewis. Lacey having trouble coming to grips with the tacky top tonight. Still very slick conditions as the cars race around in heat 3 for the sprint cars. White flag going out to Bruce White. The man has handled this track excellently tonight in the 96 car. Then goes Lewis across the line. In third place, Brett Lacey. 4th, Terry Becker. In 5th place, Ivan Wilson in car number 28. Glenn O'Loughlin just about to be lapped by Bruce White as the checkered flag comes out. Great win there to Bruce White. Barry Lewis second in car number 11 from Brett Lacey in the Australia 1 car. Terry Becker picks up 4th position in 55. Ivan Wilson is the next one through in car number 28. And put your hands together for Bruce White. That was a good race by Bruce White. Good heat. Did everything right and controlled his sprint car in excellent form. Picking up 1 solitary point is Glenn O'Loughlin, car number 50. No time on the event, so that's the completion now of qualifying heats for the sprint cars in tonight's New South Wales Sprint Car title, brought to you by Goodyear. So for those recording all the events, a good one it was for Bruce White in car number 96. As I say, second place was Barry Lewis in car number 11, and 3rd place to Australia 1, driven by Brett Lacey.